So here I am still at the DJI stand and grabbed 2 minutes with my friend Luis, who I have dealt with many times. So
Yes.
Luis, what do you actually do for DJI?
So I work in the team that is in charge of the communication with content creators. So we are a team that manage like communication with different types of creators, from filmmakers, tech reviewers, and yeah, like something like that.
So you're dealing with some of the top YouTubers that produce those incredibly slick marketing videos that you actually end up using as your main product videos.
That's right.
That's cool.
Right.
That's cool. That's a good.
From
that's a
launch
good.
video, reviews, tutorials, content creation, all kind of things.
And of course, one of the things that we are always interested in is what's around the corner. But I know you're not going to say anything to that because it's always top secret. We had the Neo launched yesterday.
Exactly.
All good fun. That was, I think that was probably the worst kept secret in the world, which is all part of the fun. It's what keeps us going.
Yes.
I'm waiting to see when the Air 3S might be released. Let's have a look. Let's zoom in on his expression, shall we? What do you think? When will the Air 3S be released? Before Christmas?
I don't know, like it's hard to say.
It's hard to
I
say.
can only say that, like, you know, when a product is launched, there is a team in charge of it, like, I mean, the engineers, and they start working on ideas for the next generation.
Yes.
So when people ask me, is there something coming from this product line? Always, like, it's always coming. When? I mean, that's the big question. Right?
We've got good form to go through. I mean, you know, we see the release. And I remember the Air 2 came out, and then literally about 8 months later, 10 months later, the Air 2S came out. And that, for a time, was my favorite drone. The huge, big 20 megapixel sensor. It was beautiful, just the right size. A bit like Goldilocks, not too big, not too little, just the right size. But yeah, I think we're waiting for a bigger sensor on the Air 3.
I mean, that's what people has been asking for.
Yeah.
Like something on the size of the Air 3,
Yes.
but maybe like a bigger sensor.
That's what we want. That's it.
But not as big as the Mavic 3.
That's it. I find the Mavic 3 is a beautiful drone, but it's just a bit too big and heavy when you go hiking.
Right.
So, and I love the fact that the RC2 works with both the little and the big drones, you know, so you're only taking a smaller number of items equipment-wise. But yeah, oh well, we're not going to get anything now for the Air 3S. We'll just have to wait and see, all right? Whilst I've still got Lewis's attention, one thing I'm interested in is the DJI Avinox. Now, here we see some mountain bikes. DJI are not known for making mountain bikes, but they are branching out into making what? Components? What's it all about?
Exactly. So what we develop is DJI Avinox, which is a drive unit, which is composed by different elements. So actually it will be easier to show you here. So the elements that compose a DJI Avinox are the motor, the screen, the batteries, and the controllers.
Right.
So this is what's composed DJI Avinox, and Amflow was the first brand that introduced this into their bikes.
So Amflow are the brand of mountain bike, and they are using Avinox
DJI
as a
Avinox.
component.
Exactly. So
Right.
what DJI is selling is the whole kit of the drive system.
Right, so a bit like how Bosch make motors for washing machines.
Exactly.
Right, so there we go. So you're branching out to the component
basically-
business. So these components here, where do they fit in here?
Exactly. So you can see like the main motor.
Right?
You can see here the screen
Oh wow!
and
My
the
lord.
controllers. And there are many sensors inside the bike that you cannot see. And this is one of the things that make it unique and make it like something different from what there is currently on the market, because we are applying all the knowledge and technology that we have developed over the years with the drones. So if you think about it, we are good at making drones that have good motors,
Yes.
good sensors,
Yes.
that are super stable,
Yes.
and all that knowledge it's in here. So for example, this is a bike that when you are riding up, the bike will sense like
That you're riding uphill.
exactly. So depending on that, it will help you to maybe get more power to the bike.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's like a drone, you know, when it's
Yeah,
like
yeah. The gimbal's
same-
always correcting
the
itself.
motors will compensate
Yeah.
to help you, and those are the main things that are quite different.
That is amazing.
So you're
Absolutely
expecting
amazing.
in the next years to see more brands using DJI Avinox.
That is good. Okay, well, thank you very much for that. That explains, because it came out, it was launched, and there's an element of, not confusion, but what is this? You know, we didn't know whether or not you're actually making mountain bikes But no, it's just the drive system for the mountain bikes.
People are used to DJI launching products. This time it's different.
It's just a component.
It's a component, exactly.
But I mean, I actually thought that was a little sticker, but it's not. It's the actual screen. That is amazing.
And it's actually like a screen.
Yeah.
Like you can swipe up, down, left, right. There are different settings. There is an app from which you can check the information and also change settings.
Right.
So you can personalize different ways of riding the bike. That's really, really cool. It's really impressive.
That's so cool.
I invite you to watch some other reviews out there to know more a little bit.
I want one of these bikes now. I'm going to have to check it out. Absolutely brilliant. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you indeed. Cheers.